Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the High School Blitz, brought to you by the Austin American-Statesman. I'm joined by TJ. And TJ, we got some good games this week, some really good games. Let's start from the top. LBJ's been playing really well. They got a barn burner against Dripping Springs. Who do you got?
Yeah, these are the two best teams in the district, and it's in Dripping Springs. So I kind of think, well, the Tigers have that home field advantage. LBJ's got to make the long drive out to the hill country. But McCallum sticks in my mind. Drip beat McCallum by a touchdown this past week. LBJ beat McCallum by a lot, 41-7, I believe, 2 weeks ago. I like LBJ. I like Brian Batts at quarterback. I like that defense. Too many playmakers in a shootout.
I'm going to go with LBJ. I didn't think that we would agree on this one.
Wow.
But the reason I'm going with LBJ is that Dripping Springs gives up too many points. They average 29 points a game on defense that they're allowing. You give a team like LBJ a chance to score, and they will score. So we agree LBJ, but I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Georgetown against Cedar Park.
Hey, Cedar Park lost their first two games of the year, and everybody's saying, well, what's wrong with Cedar Park? What's right with Cedar Park? They haven't lost since, and all they did was play 6A teams in non-district, and now that they're back in their 5A district, they're rolling. Look, Georgetown's taken it on the chin the last 2 weeks against Stephenville, a good 4A team, and Hutto last week. I like Cedar Park. They found their rhythm. I like Cedar Park by 2 touchdowns.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cedar Park wins the final 8 to go 8-2 this year after that rough start that you said. I'm taking Cedar Park. Hendrickson, Cedar Ridge. Now that's a very, very good district ball game.
Yeah, before the season, we thought this would be the district championship, basically in 13-6A, but Vandergrift's undefeated, and they're the favorite now. Cedar Ridge's defense is extraordinary, and their quarterback Jalen Brown's coming on, and they have Deuce Vaughn's an outstanding running back. But Hendrickson's defense is playing great. They held Stony Point to under 80 yards in their district win last week. I like Blaine Barker, the 3-year starter quarterback for Hendrickson. I think Hendrickson wins a tight one.
Not so fast, my friend, as Lee Corso might say. Cedar Ridge has scored 98 points in the last 2 games after losing to Vandergrift in a very tight one. I'm going with Cedar Ridge. It's more of a gut instinct than anything else. I think it's going to be a very good game going down to the 4th quarter. But in this district, well, it's a very tough district. But I'm going to take Cedar Ridge. And that'll do it for this edition of the American-Statesman's High School Blitz. But stay tuned, because later this week, or maybe even later today, we're going to talk about the big one in town. And you know what the big one is? Westlake and Lake Travis. So stick with us for that video. It's going to be very, very fun. For TJ, Rick Cantu, thanks again for joining us this week. And as we like to say, we hope your favorite team wins.